How does your subconscious instinctive mind process data and information to make judgments and decisions? I have told you before that this is the mind, your automatic, quick, and subconscious instinctive mind that makes most of your decisions without your rational conscious mind even being aware of it. So, how does it do that? How does it process data and information to make judgments and decisions? And how good is it at that? Let's find out in this video. Our instinctive mind can be a great decision maker in certain situations, but also terribly wrong in others. This part of our brain is very old, more than 2.6 million years old. So it has been improved and fine-tuned pretty well over a long time. Our gut instinct can often be pretty good, specifically in two important areas: in human interactions and when instincts are developed through lots of practice and experience. For example, I have been teaching for several years now, and earlier I was a manager and leader in the corporate world for nearly 2 decades. Over the years, I have been able to make out pretty accurately whether a student is not really paying attention to what I'm saying or has not really understood something. And I instinctively know if someone is not being entirely honest with me. Many of us are pretty good at this. Our instincts can be great in human interactions and relationships. We often figure out when someone is being dishonest with us, if they like us or dislike us, or if they are being defensive or are only pretending to agree with us. It's a combination of observing facial gestures, voice tone, eye, hand, and body movements, all quickly and automatically observed, deciphered, and processed. Our conscious and rational mind is usually not useful here. It's hard to rationally figure out someone's emotions or frame of mind, but our subconscious instincts can do it quickly and effortlessly. Another way to develop and fine-tune your instincts and intuition is through years of practice, lots of experience, and developing expertise. If you keep repeating or practicing something for many years, or from when you were very young, you gradually develop great instincts for it and start doing it effortlessly, quickly, and automatically, with hardly any deliberate or rational thought. Brushing your teeth or taking a shower, for example, or remembering your multiplication tables, capitals of cities, simple addition and subtraction, etc. Well-experienced doctors or surgeons often have accurate instincts to identify what's wrong with a person. It's not magic, it's just a subconscious and quick observation of many small cues like skin color and clamminess, the eyes, face, voice, body temperature and posture, etc. Similarly, talented and experienced artists can often instinctively judge good and bad art, whether that be paintings and sculptures, music, or even movies. And they can figure out fakes instinctively too. The same is true in police and judicial work. Decades of practice and experience can develop good and fairly accurate intuitions and instincts, like who looks guilty, who is lying, or if something does not seem to add up. Again, this involves several different cues coming together and subconsciously arriving at conclusions based on your years of experience. So, your instinctive mind often does a great job in human interactions and when instincts are developed through years of practice and experience. But yes, there are limitations. In today's world, we interact more through video or phone calls, email, social media, or WhatsApp. Our instincts are not accurate online without being able to directly observe facial and voice cues and body language. Also, our instincts can be deceived and manipulated with planned, professional, and deliberate deception by those who deliberately work on their tone, facial features, and body language to deceive. And if you're under stress, time pressure, or anxious, or have mental health issues, then your instincts can be distorted and downright wrong. Our instincts can also be victims of many biases. So, when there is an important, big, or high impact judgment or decision to be made, you are better off not relying on your instincts alone. And you definitely need to use your deliberate, conscious, and rational mind. One big way our instincts can be wrong in using data and information to make judgments and decisions is when we fall victim to the availability heuristic bias. Let me start with an example. The probability of a person dying in a flight crash is about 1 in 11 million. The probability of the same person dying in a car crash is 1 in 5,000. And yet, the anxiety and horror that a flight crash triggers is far more than what a road accident triggers. You don't feel butterflies in your stomach when your car is going really fast or going through a pothole-ridden road. But you do feel anxious when your airplane goes through turbulence, especially after a recent crash. This fear is very real, but it's based on faulty instincts. Airplane crashes are dramatic, horrific, and emotionally striking. They are big news events. Movies are often made featuring plane crashes. There are not many movies on road accidents. So, our brain wrongly thinks that we are more in danger of dying from a plane crash than a car crash. We instinctively estimate the likelihood or risk of an event based on how easily examples or instances of it come to mind. That is, how available that event or group of events is in our mind. This is usually based on three things: easy recall, frequency and repetition, and emotional impact. Easy recall refers to how easily we remember something or instances of something happening. We usually remember more recent things and more emotionally striking things. Frequency and repetition is if we are exposed to something more often or hear it repeatedly, we tend to think that it is true or more likely to happen. We may miss the many more times it does not happen or miss the fact that we are looking at a biased sample. The third big factor for the availability heuristic is how emotionally striking something is and how vividly and graphically it is etched into our minds, like our flight crash example. And here the media and movies play a big part, dramatizing, sensationalizing, or vividly portraying some stereotypes or events makes them more emotionally striking, which in turn makes them easier to recall and seem more frequent and therefore a bigger risk than they really are. This is not based on real probabilities or statistics at all. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and press the bell icon to receive notifications when I publish new content.